What is good, what is good, yo? I'm recording this around like 12 o'clock, so if we hear a whole bunch of cars, it is honestly just my fate to have to lock down everything before I even start speaking, because that'd be pretty weird. But One Piece is going in like usual, giving us interesting plot points to take in when the story starts to unfold in bigger ways. I think that's the one shining grace for me when it comes down to watching this show and actually not being the hugest of fans. Mainly due to animation. I just couldn't. It looked really boring to me. The blood was always just kind of gonna disappear sooner or later. So at the end of the day, I did enjoy um, catching up, and what really helped me like the show was people uh, talking on YouTube. Actually, nowhere else. I really didn't look at much of any type of One Piece stuff outside of YouTube. So it's all really thanks to there that I got even more into it than I thought I would. So that being said, it's definitely going to frustrate people when I have my critical, not even critical really, I'm just being honest, talks about a show, because I have no reason to sugarcoat anything, especially because whatever fandom or people want to attack me for having an opinions, whatever, I mean, do as you will, but just know it's not going to change my opinion on if I have a strong opinion about something. I don't know why that has to be said in this day and age, but it does, because people just don't care. So I just want you to know I don't care either. Anyway, with Zoro seemingly about to go off at the end of this all, it's funny that we don't even really need to give Luffy that same type of freedom when it comes down to he's in what the dire situation that we just pretty much watched, right? Like, if this is telling to anything, there's pretty much two executions going on right now. It's just that the person who is trying to execute Luffy gave him a chance to actually fight for his life and whatnot, because uh, it's another one of those Kaido rules, probably, or at least we know Kaido in general wants these people in the prison to probably, bend to his whim sooner than later, and you can't really do that if they're dead. So I feel like there is that going on, but with Zoro straight up cutting and leaving what it looks like fire throughout the execution stage, I can't wait to see what he does. I thought he was going to do something. Um, I mean, he literally had 5 to 3 minutes to talk about, like, to find out the truth, and it was very, very anticlimactic to name the whole title of the show that, because guess what? Like I said last week, it feels like they were going to draw this out as long as humanly possible, which they did for a whole nother episode. RIP to this character. Thank you for everything you tried to do and everything you did. But guess what? This was mad drawn out, bro. Not to mention the fact of the matter, the person showing up, who he's talking all this trash about, shooting him point uh, really close up and laughing about it, to kind of solidify that anything he was saying on stage was pretty much true, right? Like, this guy clearly don't care about anything other than himself and how good this country looks while he's running it. So it's gonna get really interesting quick, just like Kaido said himself. Woulda. It's getting interesting. Looking forward to seeing just where it's all gonna head at the end of the day, because you got, like I said, you can only imagine the amount of animation and craziness is going to pop off every time these situations kind of start to unfold. Uh, for instance, Zoro just already had a pretty intense battle, which he barely has just woken up from and probably hasn't fully healed, right? I guess One Piece characters only need a little bit of sleep and some food, and they do fully heal from their wounds relatively quickly. Uh, we could say that about Luffy and Katakuri, right? You know, like man fought forever, or Cracker, multiple fights. Eat some food, take a nap, you'll be alright. You'll be alright. Um, but yeah, overall, I really did enjoy uh, knowing the reason why these people are smiling, even if we only learn for like a split minor second the detail of it. But it seems super jacked up, and of course, Zoro is not gonna have, you know, anything good to want to do about it, especially knowing that the person who allowed Kaido or had the smile placed is still around and clearly the leader of all of this. So take that as you will. We're going to see some hype action from Zoro. Maybe it might not last long, with maybe a lot of the people just being here in general. Uh, I didn't really see any big names here that should be able to manhandle Zoro or anything. Kind of like the people that he's already fought, or you know, anybody that'd be stronger than he's already fought being here. So we'll have to see how this plays out. He could straight up kill Orochi. Like Orochi's here at this place. He could easily take him out. Not to mention, the girl that all of them thought has passed away is here. So it feels like she just put herself in more danger than anyone else in the whole entire village that rushed here just to see the execution pretty much close up, seeing how they couldn't stop it at the end of the day. With all that being said, everybody, I hope you're having an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I am your boy, the Anime G, and I've been very, very interested in One Piece lately, surprisingly enough, but it looks like things are about to pop off yet again, and I just hope they give Zoro some ridiculous more hype time, because last time was dumb hype, and I could easily go for some more Zoro action. So, all that being said, let's see what happens, and let me know what you're thinking about this week's episode. And overall, what do you think of One Piece being paced the way that it is throughout the anime, and how long certain things will go, regardless of how much you know, information you already have or not, or how much information needs to be said? They really just did Zoro dirty with like 3 minutes of exclamation of explanation of why he's going to be enraged, and then just said, "Well, it's gonna be crazy. Bye." So I'll leave it at that. It's gonna be crazy. Bye. Take care, everybody. Peace.